playing video games, scrolling on social media, chasing girls, all of that feels good, right? But you know what feels a million times better is getting outside and actually chasing after your goals, putting your mind to something and actually achieving it. That is what we're missing with all the screens and the manufactured dopamine that we're getting through technology. I'm not saying technology is bad. I've never been one to preach that, because it has delivered so many productivity increases and standard of living increases that we couldn't imagine 50 years ago. Not that I was alive then, but you know what I'm saying. Technology makes the world great, but it also comes with negative side effects like manufactured dopamine, which keeps us from actually striving and reaching our potential and reaching our goals. So, sorry for my sniffles and sweatiness right now. I just finished up a run, which is why I'm so inspired and motivated to make this and to send this message out today. Because over the past couple uploads, maybe you've seen me harping on about, running and how it teaches you discipline and mastering your mind. And the whole reason why I came about that conclusion was because I was going for a run with my roommate, and he scheduled a 3-mile run, and I could only complete 2 miles of it. And then I stopped, and I had to let him and his buddy go on and finish the run without me. And that was a true test of my discipline. And today, just a couple days after, actually, I went out by myself, and I was able to I ran the same exact route that we ran a couple days ago, and I finished it on my own. Sure, the pace it was like 20 seconds slower or something than what they completed during their original run, but it's still that idea and that same concept of putting my mind to something and then going out and actually achieving it. I could have just said, oh yeah, that sucks. I didn't fulfill that entire run, and I let my roommate and his friend go on without me. That sucks. Maybe I'll try again later. And then you know how that works. Later never comes around. But if you actually set your mind to a goal and actually go out and try to achieve it, right? I took a day of rest, and I hit the gym the other day, so I took a break from running, let my legs recover. Sorry, I'm getting a little worked up over here. But, these types of things, setting your mind to a goal and actually achieving it, that's leveling up in the real world, not in some screen or through a video game. It's getting actual experience outside, right? Leveling up in real life, because I wasn't able to do that 3-mile run before, literally a couple days ago, and just now I proved to myself that I can do it by myself even. I didn't have to have the external accountability of my roommate going on the run with me to make sure I didn't skip out on it. I recorded my run, and I sent it to him just now to prove that I actually did it, because I don't even think he was expecting me to go out on my own to try to do it again, because most people don't expect that of others, right? Most people are okay with you just flaking on plans, and then, that's that, and then they don't expect you, then they don't reach out again because they don't think that you're going to respond because you flaked on them the last time. That's just kind of how these things work when your history and your past has proved that you don't care to actually prove these things to yourself and even prove them to others. So I'm not saying that I don't know where I stand on the whole, am I doing this just for myself, or am I doing it to prove other people right? That is agnostic to this question, or to the point of this video. But basically what I'm trying to say is that getting out there and actually chasing the goals and the things that you set out for yourself, that feels so much better than any type of thing that you can feel through a screen. Maybe not to the same degree, because the dopamine that you receive from technology is like crack cocaine, but not to the same health effects, or not to the same obvious adverse health effects that maybe crack cocaine has when you ingest it often. But it's the same idea, right? The dopamine hit that you get through social media or through watching inappropriate videos or playing video games, that is going to be to a such higher level of a degree than anything you can really experience in the real world, which is why it screws up your reward system, and why going outside and going for runs will never feel as good as sitting on your ass and scrolling through social media all day, or watching 100 YouTube videos, right? But that's kind of like the whole message and the truth of what I'm trying to preach here. It's why I don't do any of this fancy editing, and why videos like this don't get as much attention as, as I think they deserve, because I think that, sure, the Mr. Beast videos and the super highly edited entertainment kind of videos do have a place in society, but I think it kind of gets to a point where, it's messing up what you can chase after and what you strive for in the real world. So I guess enough about harping on, but please get outside, get after something. Please chase after your goals. Prove to yourself, prove to your mind that you are capable of achieving the things that you set out for yourself, rather than saying, oh yeah, one day it'd be nice to go for a run, or one day it'd be nice to go prove that I could, have completed that run on my own or with my friends. Please let that day be today, or sometime soon, or something that you're working on and actively chasing and conquering in the real world. That's going to be all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Remember to stay on target.